Good morning. I want to do good morning world. It's a brand new day. Oh boy, woke up feeling fabulous this morning. I cannot believe how good I feel. I have slept like you wouldn't believe. I woke at 4:20, which is pretty much my normal time of awakening, but I seem to have slept really well. So I feel like I could take on the world today. So I'm going to in a big way. All right, let's get into your reading. Couple of things before I go any further. If you live in the Wollongong, Port Kembla area, I am doing a platform with the lovely Linda, who is the psychic pin-up, on the 18th of June. We've got still some tickets left. If you're interested, you can contact me and I'll give you the link to buy your tickets. I have a Facebook Live next Saturday, but I'm going live at 9:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So it's a little bit earlier than normal. So it doesn't cut into my day too much, but I am looking at a new system for doing lives. So watch this space. I know I've been a little bit absent lately. I have been so busy with other things, and I do recognise that people are missing their readings. I will be back on board soon. I'm just waiting to get this back, my mojo back. I have just been really very tired and struggling with a lack of sleep of late. So you just need to ride the storm with me when I'm going through my upgrades. But I had a big one. Is there anything else? I have Merewether in Newcastle on the 20th of June. If you are interested in readings with me there, I have to check with the organiser, but I book out very, very quickly down in Newcastle. So let me know if you're interested in a reading there. And I have had a number of people contact me, but I haven't had contact with the organiser to see whether they're taking readings up front or not. If that's the case, I would make sure you ring on the day, but I'll double check that for you. I think that's everything. All right. Had a fabulous live with you all this week. Thank you so much for joining me. It's getting very busy on there too, which is wonderful. I'm loving it. TikTok's going fabulous as well. So riding the storm here. All right, we're going to use the Gilded Tarot for your reading this morning. I do want to do some talks on my coaching page as well, so I'm hoping that I get some time perhaps next week to do a couple of talks on things. So be watching that space as well. Okay. Oh, the Knight of Cups coming in. Oh, isn't that beautiful? You know, it's funny, this week has had a lot of love readings, and you know, sometimes the readings are sort of, I only read what's going on. So I just go with the cards. I do it like a personal reading. I tune into the energies and I just read what comes through. I download, so a lot of the time I can't remember the readings, or I can't remember details of the readings, that's for sure. I might remember some sort of general theme. But a lot of love coming through at the moment. And to be honest with you, I turned on YouTube a couple of days ago to watch a few clips, and love is all around. What can I say? It's everywhere. The Knight of Cups is the energy of somebody coming in to make an offer. This knight is not the slowest moving knight, that's for sure. He still moves fairly slowly, but he's not like the Knight of Pentacles. He's not a real plotter. This feels to me like somebody's made some sort of decision. You may find that somebody's finally decided to take you out on a date. You might have that contact to say, you know, hey, I've got a little bit of a crush on you. But there's definitely this energy of somebody here coming towards you with an offer. The Knight of Cups can also represent the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you could be having one of those people coming towards you. But I don't always feel that it's worth paying attention to the star signs or the sun signs when these cards come out, because for me, it is mostly about the energies that this person brings with them. All right, let's see where we're going. All right, so we have the Chariot behind that. So you may be dealing with a Cancer. This is the card of Cancer. the Chariot is a card of forward movement. It's a major arcana. And it does talk about things moving forward. But when you see the Sphinxes in this particular one, in this particular deck, these are not moving. In some of the other decks, we see dragons, horses, Sphinxes, but they're all on the go. In this one, they're still at a standstill. So I feel like here that somebody is contemplating making an offer, but may not have strategized yet, may not have made the moves they need to come forward. These are opposing forces. Your yin and yang. So whoever this is balancing up whether this is the right time, right place. They want to do it. They're anxious to get going on that horse, but I feel like they're still in the process of making a decision. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is this? The Sun card is the card of Leo, and it is a card that talks about joy and happiness. It's the most beautiful card in the deck. Even in the reverse, it still has a very positive energy. This is about happiness, joy. It's about feeling childlike. It's somebody here is totally and utterly into you here. Whoever this person is absolutely 100% feeling it for you. For some unknown reason, they just can't get their Chariot going yet, but rest assured they're looking at ways to get things moving. You bring them a lot of happiness here with this Sun card. Okay, whoever this person is, and I feel like we've had this energy all week here, has closed something out in their life. This is a person who's been through the mill. This is the end of some sort of betrayal, the end of a situation that's maybe gone on for too long. This person is closing it out, and I feel like they're at their lowest point. But that doesn't mean they don't want to share something with you here. Whatever's in this cup is some sort of information, declaration, energy of wanting to share something with you. So somebody could have closed out another relationship. They could have moved. You could have someone who's moved away from something here and maybe moving towards you, but there's some sort of information this person's giving you. But really this person is at a low point. I want to say I use different decks all the time for this reason, because very often we get these repeating cards. And I think when you're getting repeating cards, it's always a good idea to pick up another deck and read from another deck just to see if you get clarification. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to read from this deck on the mini read, and I'm going to use another deck to clarify, and we'll see how we go. Somebody is feeling very, very despondent. I feel like whatever they've let go of in their past is quite taxing for them. They're feeling very depleted, very low. So even if they've wanted to come forward and offer you something and they've let something else go, their life is very low at the moment. This is a person in a very low point. So when they come forward, they might be happy to talk to you about what's happened, what they've left behind. But I'd also be expecting that this person would not be ready to promise an offer. Okay, so this is why we're getting the Chariot in that point, right? So what you're getting is a person who wants to share with you what they've let go of, what they've done, their past, but they're not quite in balance yet with the rest of their life. So it's like they are wanting to show you what they want with you and what they've done and what they've achieved, but they're not ready to move forward. But they are in love with you. Story's beautiful. Very straightforward story. This is a person that knows your relationship is one that has been put together by the universe. This is something that was destined, meant to happen. This is on their path here. So let's see how we go if we pull another deck out. I've not done this before, but we're going to read from another deck. All right, so I'm going to use the Cosmic Tarot. I think it's funny sometimes how, like, we know with the bonus read, that's why I started doing the bonus read to start with, because it was always a fascination for me that I could pull the same cards. And when I was pulling them from the same deck, I used to feel like a real fraud. I think people probably think I'm making this up. So I started using a completely different deck. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do the story with the Cosmic Tarot. So let's see where we go. can make the story up, I can't make the cards up. All right, so some of you might be dealing with a fire sign here. So your person could be predominantly, although we have Cancer and Leo coming out, they could have very strong fire, like Leo, in their chart. Sorry, I've got a bite on my back. I'm one of those people who gets bitten by mozzies in the wintertime, believe me. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles coming out. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of equal give and take. Now, I know a lot of the time that sort of makes it sound very easy, but what I want to say is this is the energy of what you invest in something, you expect something back in return. It doesn't have to be in equal measures. It could be that you're investing a lot of love in someone who shows you love back again. You're dealing with someone who's emotionally open, then you would know that you are receiving back the love that you're investing. Sometimes it can be about money, sometimes it's about co-creating with the universe. But what it's about is what you put in, you get back. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands as well, right? 2 sixes here with the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay, there's some sort of new start here after a closure. There is something that you've been waiting for with the Victory card. There's something now that somebody wants to invest in that perhaps they didn't want to invest in before. Perhaps you were putting a lot of the energy and work in and your person was not giving back here. This can mean sometimes the idea of breadcrumbing when you're giving a lot of energy out. It can be the idea that you're doing everything for somebody and they're not putting in any effort. But it's the expectation for you to keep investing in something with no return. It's like putting your money in the bank for no interest. The Six of Wands is very much this energy of victory, finally getting something, finally receiving something after waiting a period of time. It's accolades, it's rewards, it's beautiful energy coming through. And both of these, this investment from somebody that you see as a victory, comes as a result of somebody completing a cycle and wanting a new start here. So somebody wants to build with you here. They feel very passionate about your connection. They've completed a cycle in their life. But what I want to say too is you may have been working on yourself. You may too have completed a cycle. I feel like I've spoken to a lot of people who've come to terms with addictions, you know, worked out what the energy of the universe is all about, let go of ego issues. A lot of people dealing with childhood trauma. Oh my goodness, so many people shedding the misery of their childhood and being able to move on, understanding why they do things the way they do, understanding attachment disorders, abandonment. It's amazing how many people are coming forward and saying, I've done all this work on myself. So we really are changing the vibration here. Whoever this person is recognizes that. They've completed something and they recognize that they want a brand new start here. This is someone who feels very, very drawn to you with this Ace of Wands, often in a very physical way. All right, so we have the Prince of Swords coming through with the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. This is somebody here who's walked away from something. Somebody who's wanting to speak about how they want to move forward here. This is a person who wants to speak up. They want to express something here. I feel that they have walked away from something that was not emotionally serving them. So they're feeling very disappointed with what they've walked away from, but they know that something better is out there for them. This is my John Travolta card. Okay. Somebody who sees a great deal of abundance. This is why they're after this new start. They understand now that they need to move towards you because you are everything here that they wanted in somebody. And they've understood that and they're ready to make some sort of move here. All right, so we have the 2 of Pentacles coming through. The 8 of Wands, there's communication coming in. Remember how I talked about the Chariot? The 2 of Pentacles is like the mini version of the Chariot. This is about weighing up the pros and cons, making a head over heart decision, making some sort of decision to move forward here after a period of contemplation. This person may have been in some sort of trying to weigh up a decision. There's very much that energy here. But I feel like this person is ready to communicate now. There's definitely, this is messages across the airways. It can be the arrows of love as well, but this is definitely messages coming your way very, very quickly. This is often messages going backwards and forwards too, messages of passion. And we have the Tower. How beautiful is the Tower after that reading? Wow. All right, I'm going to put another card straight on top of it. All right, so we have the Four of Cups. Oh boy. The Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands. You are worried about going round in circles with this person. Okay. This is your energy coming through here with the Tower. I feel like somebody's presenting themselves to you here, and your energy is of, we've done this before. I'm worried that you're going to not accept my cup again. You may have offered this person love in the past. There's definitely the energy of not really wanting to take that cup in case you get hurt, because I see this. This is the energy of conflict. This is the energy of cycling in some sort of pattern of behavior. This is hurt and pain, going through it again and again. This person may have been round before. They may have almost tempted you before. They may have offered you before. They may have made you feel that they were going to make a move and come towards you. So now you're in this energy here. What guarantee do I have that if I take that cup, you're not going to do the same thing again? And that's creating the Tower. All right, let's just put some more cards down here. You've got repeating, the World's here. That's a really good card to see, because that means things are completing. I feel that you're completing some sort of, I don't know, some sort of cycle here. I feel that even though you feel this is going to repeat, I feel like it's going to complete. All right, so you may be thinking this person's coming around again to do the same thing again, and you're immediately going into this defense mode. I'm not sure that I want to accept it this time. I've no guarantees that this time you mean it. You've taken me round in circles before. I'm not really sure that I want to go through this conflict anymore. This is getting back in your head and starting to question yourself. I feel that there's a lot of fear here. But then I see this and I feel like some sort of cycle, some sort of pain, some sort of irritation here is coming to completion. You're finalizing some sort of cycle here. It all feels like it's meant to happen this way. All right, Three of Swords and the Fool card. Wow. See, the cards are really straightforward this morning. This is taking a leap of faith, even though you've had hurt in your past. You're prepared to still jump with this person. You're prepared to still give them a go, even though they may have broken your heart previously. You are still ready to show this person the love you showed them in the first place. Still ready to take that leap. All right, let's see what's happening. We'll pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card here. Wisdom of the Oracle card. Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Wow, they're really lively here. All right, that's the one that comes out. Time for a nap. Very, very interesting. So maybe the universe is telling you to sleep on it at the moment. Let's see what this says here. This is about rest, rejuvenation and renewal, temporary non-action and allowing dreams to arise. Now, if I remember rightly, we had the Yin card yesterday, which again talks about you sort of sitting back on this. You have to allow this person to come to you. You have to allow this to unravel. The other person has the responsibility here. You can't push it. You can't control it. You can't make it happen any quicker than it's meant to. There is an unfolding here. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction as you observe without engagement now. All right, let me just have a look at the Quantum Oracle. I'm just curious to see what comes out here. Well, there it is. Friends and colleagues. All right, so you're being asked to just sort of socialize, do what you need to do, go about your business. This is people 3. Go about your business and not to worry about what's going on in your universe. It's about letting things go and just floating with life, going with the flow. So this talks about, spending time with your social group. Interesting. It's about enjoying the fun times. So let's just go with that. It's about just immersing yourself in your everyday life and allowing this thing to unravel as it's meant to. There is nothing you can force here. You cannot make this happen any sooner. It will just happen in its own time. All right, I'll leave you with that. Thank you.